5, 6. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Angel Alayon. Today, me and my partner, Anna Rose, are going to present to you our business plan. And the name of our business is Vera's Lumpia. You might be wondering what Vera's means. Vera's is a Spanish word for scallops. And so, our business is Scallops Lumpia. It will surely be your new favorite lumpia. If you want to try and taste our product, you may visit our food stand located at Borgo Street, La Paz, Iloilo City. For inquiries and reservations, you may contact us in our cell phone number 09158-310-568 or 09163-088-079. You may also visit our Facebook page, Vera's Lumpia. Our primary line of business is food manufacturing. And before I forget, I just want to inform you that on the upper left side is our business logo, Vera's Lumpia. And on the upper right side is the Food Manufacturing Corporation that we will be buying our ingredients at. And on the middle is our tagline. Now, the background of our business. As I said earlier, Veras is a Spanish word for scallops. Scallops are one of the cleanest shellfish available. They are types of shellfish eaten all over the world. They live in saltwater environments and caught in fisheries off the coast. The so-called adductor muscles or the white meat inside of their colorful shells are edible and sold as seafood. When prepared correctly, they have slightly sweet taste and a tender buttery texture. That was exactly made us think and develop our product, Scallops Lumpia. Instead of ground pork or beef, we came up with this idea, why not make shredded scallops as a main ingredient in a lumpia? Aside from its unique taste, scallops are also highly nutritious and have impressive health benefits. So we decided to pursue it. Did you know that scallops are an excellent source of several trace minerals, including selenium, zinc, and copper? These minerals are important to human health, yet some people may not get enough of them. Adequate selenium intake may promote a healthy immune system and proper thyroid function, while zinc is necessary for brain function and healthy growth. And lastly, copper helps to protect against diabetes and heart disease. Scallops are also helpful if you're trying to lose weight. Research shows that reducing, your total calorie intake while moderately increasing protein may promote weight loss. For instance, a 3 ounces or 84-gram serving of scallops provide close to 20 grams of protein for less than 100 calories. Protein helps people feel full and satisfied, which can lead to a decrease in total calorie intake. So what's more is that it may increase metabolism or help the people's body. What's more is that it may increase metabolism or what? What's more is that it may increase metabolism and What's more is that it may increase metabolism and helps your body to burn more calories. Now, how about the lumpia? What kind of food is this? For those who don't know, lumpia is a traditional Filipino dish similar to an egg roll, but instead filled with meat and heavier vegetables. It is being compared to an egg roll because the ingredients or the filling is being wrapped in a thin wrapper and then deep fry in a frying pan with oil. Now, whereas lumpia provides consumers with lumpia filled with scallops and assorted vegetables such as carrots, potato, onions, garlic, and cheese, wrapped and then deep fried into a crisp, delicious delicacy. Our product is being served and hot, but it also give customers the option of ordering frozen packs of lumpia that they can um what our product is being served fresh and hot. Our product is being served fresh and hot, but it also gives customers the option of ordering frozen packs of lumpia that can easily be prepared at home. So it is made to satiate the buyers with its affordable price, unique flavor, nutritional content, and other kinds that other kind. Whereas lumpia is made to satiate the buyers with its affordable price, unique flavor, and nutritional content that the other kinds of lumpia do not seem to provide. Now, here's the history of our business. Originally, the idea for Vera's Lumpia came about when one of the owners, which is Anna Rose, first learned to cook lumpia in the confines of her grandmother's small kitchen. Her grandmother had sold the dish for many years to friends and co-workers. But when she finally decided to pass on the mantle, her granddaughter, Anna Rose, spotted an opportunity. She saw that her community had no source of Filipino snack food that is new and is keeping with the trend. And so she, along with her friend Angel, decided to start a business and named it Vera's Lumpia. And on November 2020, Angel and Anna Rose, B.Ed students of Iloilo Science and Technology University, have been able to formulate a new delicacy using scallops as the main ingredient. Whereas lumpia has been tested to a lot of participants within their neighborhood, and they liked it not just for its unique taste, but the health benefits it contained. So here's the executive summary. Veras lumpia is a new Ilonggo delicacy which is made from scallops and assorted vegetables and wrapped in a freshly made lumpia wrapper. It is deliciously cooked for customers who would pass by the busy street of Burgos, La Paz, Iloilo City. Unlike with the other typical lumpia, which is mostly made of ground pork or beef, scallops lumpia is made favorably for those who does not only seek for a snack food, but also for food who provide rather several health benefits And what? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unlike with a typical lumpia, which is mostly made of ground pork or beef, scallops lumpia is made favorably for those who does not only seek for a snack food, but also for food that provides several health benefits and has new and satisfying taste. Why would I say that our scallops lumpia will be known for isa lang. Why would I say that our product why would I say that our business will be known for its unique taste and nutritional content? Sala. 5, 6, 7. Why would I say that our product will be known for its unique taste and nutritional content? It is because our scallops lumpia is guaranteed to have safe and nutritious ingredients such as scallops, cheese, carrots, potato, onions, and garlic. Aside from that, vegetable oil is what we're going to use in frying the lumpia. So now, this line of business promotes healthy eating habits and shows support to the abundant harvest of scallops in Iloilo. The owners developed this product not just to provide new taste of lumpia, but to help the local people, especially the fishermen, to have enough income from selling scallops, which is one of their means of livelihood. Now, here's the mission of our business. First is to develop a healthier lumpia different from the typical ones. So with the various kinds of lumpia that we have today, it is our mission to develop a new kind of lumpia that is keeping up with the trend. People nowadays, particularly millennials, are fond of discovering new things like food, and our product is not an exemption. So, we are 100% sure that it will last longer, and we guarantee you that it will be available for any season. We are sure that people will not get enough of it and will buy it again and again. The next is to make a snack out of scallops lumpia. Unlike with the other lumpia, which is made Unlike with the other lumpia that is usually made as a partner of rice, scallops lumpia. Unlike with the other lumpia that is usually made as a partner of rice, scallops lumpia will be served as a snack. Unlike with the other lumpia that is usually made as a partner of rice, scallops lumpia will be served as a snack for those people who may be sad, happy, in love, or depressed in life. Next is to meet the desired taste of the customers. So we promise to develop a product that will meet the demands of the buyers when it comes to taste. And lastly, to support local product and contribute to the growth of income of the local market. So since most of the ingredients of our product, are mostly scallops, then we will be needing a lot of it. So by buying a lot of scallops, we can help to the local market to have more income and to contribute to the growth of the economy. So, what? Since most of the ingredients of our product are scallops, then we will be needing a lot of it. And so, by buying a lot of scallops, we can help to the local market to have more income. Our vision is Vera's Lumpia will change the way you taste and think about a lumpia. Our main goal here is to develop a product that is different from the usual lumpia that we have today. Our main goal here is to develop a product that is different from the typical ones that we have today and will change the way you think about a lumpia from how it's usual. Our main goal here is to develop a product that is different from the typical ones and will change your idea of it, like how it tastes and what. Our main goal here is to develop a product that is different from the typical ones and will change your idea of it, specifically in how it tastes and what are the health benefits it can provide you. You will surely love it and will get addicted to it. Now let's proceed to the target market. Our ideal customer is between the ages of 13 and older, who enjoys eating healthy snacks and explores new tastes of food that is served hot. So our customers are typically Ilonggos and have a background knowledge about scallops and its natural taste. However, he or she will have a new taste of scallops as our customers are typically Ilonggos and have a background knowledge about scallops and its natural taste. However, he or she will have a taste of its new flavor as he or she eats the scallops lumpia. Now, since our product is mostly made, since our product is mostly made of fresh scallops and vegetables, its strengths are mostly helpful on the customer's health, such as it promotes a healthy immune system and proper thyroid function, maintain normal heartbeat, help prevent diabetes, and keep normal metabolism and help your body burn calories. Verus lumpia is also affordable for only 15 pesos each. And its unique taste will be one of the strengths of our product. Parang kukunin ako ni Lord. Sanagsanag. Sanagsanag, oh. Weakness. Gali na lang din ni Rose. Diyos me, yung marimar. Hindi lang. Now, the weaknesses are taste impression and low quality of scallop meat. Verus lumpia may have a negative taste impression to the customers since Verus lumpia may have a negative taste impression to the customers and they might find it weird since the usual lumpia that they are eating are made of pork and beef meat, but this one is scallops. And low quality of scallop meat. The quality of scallops may affect the taste of the product. Low quality when it comes to the freshness of the meat, the tenderness, what? The quality of the scallops might affect the taste of the product. Low quality when it comes to the freshness of the meat, the tenderness, and the smell. Nilanggin.
Ay, apo, nga-arrange mo dyan.
Ilang kita? Okay na. Opportunities. Hindi ko makita ang ano. Hindi ko makita. What? Opportunities, new flavors and new recipes, especially focused on health-friendly ingredients, can be introduced. So Veros Lumpia will give a new opportunity for customers to taste new flavor of lumpia that they have never tasted before and is considered to provide lots of health benefits. The next is introducing the quality and freshness delicacy naturally made in Iloilo. So it is an opportunity for the Ilonggos to be known for having this unique delicacy. The threats are place issues, red tide, threat from other fast food stands, and people allergic to seafood. So since our food stand, so since our business will, since we will have our business in a food stand, the threat may be of where we place our food stand at, whether it's safe there or if it's attractive to the customers that they may immediately get interested in coming over to. Next is red tide. This is the most threatening issue in our business because one, 5, 6, 7, go. Next is red tide. This will be the most threatening issue in our business because red tide emerged naturally and we cannot avoid it. If it comes, it will be a milestone for us since people are not allowed to eat any type of seafood, especially scallops, during that time. Next is red tide. This will be the most threatening issue about our business because red tide emerged naturally and we cannot avoid it. If it comes, it will be a big milestone for us because people are not allowed to eat any type of seafood, especially scallops during that time. Next is threat from other fast food stands. Other fast food stands who also offer delicious snacks will be a threat for us because we would never know the choice of our... Next is the threat from other fast food stands. Other fast food stands will be a threat. Threat from other fast food stands. Other fast food stands who also offer delicious snacks will be a threat for us because we would never know the choice of food of our customers. And lastly, people allergic to seafood. And lastly, people allergic to seafood. Well, it's a threat to our business if our customer is not aware that he or she is allergic to seafood. And if he or she gets an allergy, then we will be accountable for it. Tapos na lang. And that's all for my part. The next to present is Ana Rose Alvarez. Ay, di lang yun. Ay, nagkadlaw ko to sa ulihin nga part, dahil lang yun liwaton ko. And that's all for my part. Now, the next to present is Ana Rose Alvarez.
Jel? Jel?
Ah?
Hindi ka mag-closing remarks sa imo nga report.
Ay, hindi na lang. Ikat ko lang to. Ikaw na lang padayon. Sige.
Di ba tayo? Sorry, lang i-closing remarks.
Hala. Okay na. Ay, di lang Ay, wala ko pa na-mute. Ako na nung...
Five, four, three, two, one. Good day, everyone. I am Ana Rose Alvarez, the co-owner of the Veras Lumpia. And today, I will So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good day, everyone. I am Ana Rose Alvarez, and I am the co-owner of the Veras Lumpia. And today, I will talk to you about the marketing plan. So, in the marketing plan, the Veras Lumpia was conducted by many different tests and evaluations, both primary and secondary market research. Unlike the other lumpia businesses, the other lumpia businesses, they are not attending and entertain their customers face to face. That's why most of the customers are giving a negative feedback or lower feedback to the other lumpia businesses. So, unlike the other lumpia businesses, Veras Lumpia tend to attend and entertain their customers face to face because because the owners itself are the one who is serving and attending their customers. So that's why the customers giving positive feedback or higher feedback to the business, because the Veras Lumpia makes the customers as the most important part of the business. So next is why next, Danay.
Wala, hindi mag-next.
Why?
Ako ba nung...
What?
Di lang yun, Rose.
Do you want me?
Palubat na ko, dali lang gid. Ha?
Gusto mo ako na lang ma-share?
Ikaw na lang ma-share?
Ha?
Pwede man para kaano-ano kaya. Diba? Hindi ka na maghambal-hambal sa akon kung saan i-next nila. Diba? Ay, nahinay ka lang ha. Search
Na?
Di lang si Dad. Search siya. Ano ba search? Ay, ga-record. Lagi pag-gamon ta ha. Wala naman yung Kung duwa 199. Kung isa, 100 lang to. Nasunod na lang yun. Ay, galing. Kung wala pa ni Korpa. Pwede man. Kaya kung ako wala ko, grabe Korpa nga ako niya. Kung ikon ka na sa imo eh. May allowance pamanta din na ano. Di pa si matagaan taman ka? Ano? Allowance sabi. Nang agto pag take out ka sa ano. Okay na, Rose? Kung na? Share screen?
Ay, Jay! Ikaw na lang.
Kwato. Ang ano?
Ikaw na lang share screen ko off cam ko.
Ayo, ugali na lang. Wait. Hambal ka lang. Next muna.
Okay, post mo lang. Ang gahambal ako nga next. Ay, cut mo lang gali.
Oo.
Okay. Buhat ako sa una.
Ano niya?
Hindi man next out.
Okay. Ari na. Next na. Umpisa ka sa una.
Sige, next, Bejel. Okay, balik. Na. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good day, everyone. I am Anaros Alvarez. I'm the co-owner of the business named Veras Lumpia. So today, I will 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good day, everyone. I am Anaros Alvarez, the co-owner of the Veras Lumpia. Today, I will talk to you about the marketing plan and the financial analysis and many more. So first, the marketing plan. The Veras Lumpia was conducted by many tests and evaluations, by both primary and secondary market research. So at some lumpia businesses, they are not attending or entertain their customers face to face. The customers are attended by the waiter and the other assistant. So the other businesses, they don't interact with their customers. So the customers are giving the negative feedback or lower feedback to the other business. Unlike with the Veras Lumpia, the Veras Lumpia tend to attend and serve their customers by face-to-face because the owners had no hindrances to face their customers because the owners itself are the one who serves and assist their customers. This is a small business, so that's why the owners are the one who are assisting their customers. And the Veras Lumpia makes the customers as one of the important part of the business. And next. So why the other businesses needs an assistant? So the Veras Lumpia needs to have an assistant. So these assistants will bring enjoyment, and they are the one who will serve and assist their customers. So that's why the customers will be happy and they will be well accommodated. So the customers and the assistant will make a bond so that the customers will go back to the business. So the customers will be happy. So that's why the owners needs an assistant in the business. They are the second hand of the owners. So, and the owners need an assistant to entertain the orders of the customers and to assist one of the owners in wrapping and filling and deep frying the rolled lumpia. So the owners need them to assist to wrap the filling and deep fry the lumpia and serve it to the customers. So, next.
Hindi naman siya.
Ibalik lang siya, tapos din open na liwat. Hay nga sa ako niya, gamo na yan. Nga sa imo kayo na yan, hindi yaw. Unfair out. At siya ko sala, walang ginapangambal ko. Ay, ko kabalo ka, no? Wala ko kape. Bawi lang ko sa financial analysis. Next.
Gay number ko. Nakamute ako gali. Di ba gitagaan ka kasi copy?
Then?
Send ko sa imo.
Saan o?
Sang upod sang PowerPoint?
Oh, wala to bala ka. Page mo, PowerPoint lang to. Nag-chat ko gani.
Sa email, girl.
Hindi email man to, Gmail gani. Haway da. I don't know.
Okay na, okay na.
Oh, so the Fierce lumpia, it is a scallop filled by no, sala. So the Fierce lumpia, it is served as an appetizer or a merienda to every Filipino, and every Filipino, if there is an occasion, the lumpia will not be forgotten in the table, like birthday, anniversaries, and many types of occasions, or either fiesta. The lumpia is a common food and a Filipino traditional dish, and it is a hot dish that can be served at any party and set alongside the entry as an appetizer, and that's what I said, in a side dish as well. So one of the most important ingredients of the Vera's lumpia, of course, the scallops, because the Veras means in Spanish scallops. It is a shredded scallops that will wrap in a freshly made lumpia wrapper, and along with the carrots, potatoes, onions, vegetables, and cheese. And the price of the lumpia is very affordable. It is only 15 pesos, and everyone can afford it, and it is worth it to eat. Next.
Oro naman. Okay na, Rose.
So, next is the packaging. There are two types of packaging that we have, the paper plate and the paper bag. In a paper plate, it is used for the customers who will dine in our stall. And in the paper bag, it is for the customers who are taking their order in takeout. So, in a paper plate, it is a maximum of 5 and below lumpia pieces. And in the paper bag, it is 5 and more pieces of lumpia. In this type of packaging, it is an eco-friendly packaging, because in our packaging, the paper plate and the paper bag, it is a paper made packaging. It is an eco-friendly because it can be decomposed easily, and it can be also served as a fertilizer to the plants. And we are helping the Mother Earth to lessen the pollution. So that's why we made our packaging as a paper type. So next. So next is the place. Our stall is located at Burger Street, La Paz, Iloilo City, and it is between Iloilo Science and Technology University and the St. Therese University.
Rose, dailanggid, palubat na ko, dailanggid.
Oh my God! No, kutsak kong ginabangambal ko. Sa procedure ako karon dito ka.
Rose, dali lang gid, paload lang ko ha. O, 13 MB na lang ako load. Kasi maubusan. Ilang i-stop ko danay ang ano. Ay, post ko danay. Okay na, Rose.
So next is the place. Our business is located in Aburga Street, La Paz, Iloilo City, and it is between by the two big university, and it is the Iloilo Science and Technology University and the St. Therese University. So mostly our customers are the students, and also the walk-in customers also will buy in our product in our lumpia. So our business is a stall place type that can accommodate our customers who wants to dine in. And if they want to dine in, we have our chairs, and there is a counter, and that is where they will eat their lumpia. And also, if they want to take out, they can also sit in a chair and feel the cozy vibe of the stall. Next is the promotion. So next is the promotion. Vera's Lumpia is a good for any occasions like birthdays, celebrations, New Year, fiestas, and etc. But our promotion is valid when it is in a Chinese New Year. So mostly the Chinese people are serving their lumpia and their table in Chinese New Year because the lumpia is made from the Chinese people. So they think that the lumpia is lucky in their table. So every Chinese New Year, the Chinese people are buying the lumpia. So that's why we have a promotion every Chinese New Year that if they will buy 20 pieces of Vera's lumpia, they will get 5 pieces for free. And that's our promotion. And next is our So next is the process. The process, Vera's Lumpia follows a procedure like all the fast food restaurants. After wrapping our lumpia, we put it in the refrigerator so that it will not be wasted and it will keep it fresh and cool. So if the customers will walk in and we can fry it for them right away, we will serve it to them fresh by cook and it is crunchy. Our lumpia is our lumpia. Dali lang. Dra lang i-post nila, hindi pagiging ko na. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So our rules in our business, it is a pay as you order. We will not fry your lumpia. We will not fry the lumpia of our customers if they aren't paying yet. They have a choice if they want to dine in or take out. It is a reason why we rented a stall for them to dine in and eat the lumpia while it is still hot and crunchy and freshly cooked. Takeout orders will put in a paper bags. If they dine in, it will be in a paper plate. After paying, the customers will wait and have a seat in a cozy ambience. Our cashier is trained to be polite and very accommodating to the customers. The cashier will put the food in the counter and calls the customers so that they will get their order in the counter. And next is the financial analysis. My God. So our type of business, it is a partnership type of business. There are two owners of this small business, and that is the Ana Rose Alvarez, and the co-owner is the Angel Alayon. We have only one staff, and that is Juan de la Cruz. So our one staff is the one who will assist us and will be our spare hands to accommodate our customers. So next is
Rosalie lang. May mention ka to nga sa product bala. May mention ka to nga ng halimbawa ng here's the video of what we have.
Wala.
Mention to ba? Mention lang.
After isang process.
Sa product to bala?
Di na siya dapit sa process.
Di lang.
Sa di na sa malusot.
Sa product. Pero, i-connect ko lang. Ihambal mo lang ng here's the video of the product that we have made and cooked.
Here is the video of how we cook our product and how we fry.
Hindi. Kay wala ko to ka-video mo nga nagluto. Bala nga ako na to video.
Ano na daw?
Luto na gid siya. Gin video ko lang. Here's, ihambal mo lang. Ihambal mo lang. Here's the video of the scallops lumpia that we had made. That we have cooked.
So this is the product. So this is the product that we've cooked. This is the Vera's lumpia, and
hindi. Ihambal mo. Here's the video. Here's the video of the product.
Here's the video of our product.
Oo.
That we've... Okay. Gamay walang gali. So, this is the video of our product that we've cooked, and hindi na guro end na mo na nanto.
Here's the video.
Okay. Gaw, sige, dapat yun ang ido. Fukang ido, kaon.
Hindi lang.
So, here's the video of our So, here's the video of our product that we've cooked and made. Let. So, here's the video of our product that we've cooked and made. And next is...
Hindi, okay man to.
Ada na ko. Datan ko na.
Pili ka na?
Datan ko to. Luwat, danay. Sa business requirement. Okay. So next is the business requirement. Our type of business, it is a type of So next is the business requirement. The type of our business, it is a partnership type. And there are two owners in the small business. It is Ana Rose Alvarez and Angel Alayon. So the Veras Lumpia have only one staff, and that is Juan de la Cruz. He or she will be assisting and will be our
Waiter.
Waiter. Thanks. So next is the business requirement. Our type of business, it is a partnership type of business. There is two owners of the owner of the business. They are Ana Rose Alvarez and Angel B. Alayon. And we have only one. Dali lang. We have Next is the business requirement. The business requirement has a business requirement. Next is the business requirement. The type of the business of the Veras Lumpia, it is a partnership type of business. There is two owners of the business requirement. There are my God, anong ginapang Next is the business requirement. The business type
Dumamayo.
Next is the business requirement. The type of the business, it is a partnership type. And there are two owners of the business. They are Ana Rose Alvarez and Angel B. Alayon. They have one staff, and this staff will be the waiter, and they will be the one who will be assisting the customers and will be accommodate the customers. So next is the financial analysis. In the financial analysis, we have to talk all about that income statements, the cash flows, and the balance sheet. So first, the income statement. In the income statement, so in the income statement, in the income statement of the Veras Lumpia, we have the 1 month, and it is the month of January 2020. The overall sales we have in this month of January, it has 42,000 pesos. And this 42,000 pesos, it is a lumpia that we've sold in 100 pieces. We are selling the lumpia every day in 150 pieces. So in this month, we have sold only 100 we have sold only 100 pieces of lumpia every day. So for the total of 100 pieces times 15 pesos in the retail price, and it will be times for 1 month, and that would be 42,000 pesos. And this sales, 42,000 pesos, will be minus by the sales return. And what I said, we are selling 150 pieces per day, and we have a sales return of 40 pieces, and that 40 pieces will be times by 15 pesos, the retail price, and will be times for 1 month. And our sales return for 1 month would be 21,000 pesos. So the sales of 42,000 pesos will be minus by the sales return of 21,000 pesos, and it would be the net sales of 26,000 pesos. And the 26,000 pesos will be minus by the cost of goods will be sold. So in the cost of goods sold, composed by the ingredients and the packaging. And the ingredients, every day we are buying our ingredients we're buying our ingredients in a cost of 400 pesos per day. So the 400 pesos will be times for 1 week and will be times for 1 month. And that would be 11,200 pesos. In our packaging, we have spent 200 pesos every day for our packaging, and the packaging will be times for 1 week and the weight will be times for 1 month, and that would be 5,600 pesos. And the total of goods, our cost of goods that we've sold is for about 16,800 pesos, and that net sales costs 26,000 pesos will be minus by the cost of goods sold, that is 16,800, and the monthly profit that we only that the remaining monthly profit would be the 4,200 pesos. And that monthly profit of 4,200 pesos will be minus by the operating expenses. And the operating expenses, we have only the utilities. And the utilities, we are only using the electricity. And that electricity we are paying every month for about cut no lang sila pa, hindi entire gig na cut rin hasta sa may operating expenses. Kanag 11,500 na diyaw. Gani na ito, kay mo ni gani. Jelly, edit na na yung utilities.
Ano ako edit?
Ang sa utilities bala sa 11,500, 2,300 lang na da.
Pila?
2,300. Oh my God. Kags 300, shell 300.
Okay na? Diriya, total
Tapos
expenses.
may total expenses. So, 3 na da.
Init, guys. Rose, init.
Init dyan, init.
Okay na?
Okay. Masugod ako sa operating expenses, ha? So, that's the monthly profit of 4,200 will be minus by the operating expenses, and the operating expenses will only have the utilities. And the utilities, we are paying the electricity that we have, and the electricity will be cost for 1 month for 2,300 pesos. And the total expense will be 2,300. And the monthly profit of 4,200 pesos will be minus by utilities of 2,300, and that would be the remaining profit that we have would be 1,900 pesos. So next, in the income statement of Veras Lumpia, in the month of February to June 2020, it has a 5 months of income statement. And in the overall sales, we've sold 231,000, and that is 110 pieces of lumpia that we've sold, and the 110 would be times by 15 the retail price, and it will be times by 5 months, and that would be 231,000. And that 231,000 of overall sales will be minus by the sales return, we have a sales return of 40 pieces. And that 40 pieces will be times by 15, suggested 15 pesos by the retail price, and that will be times by 5 months. And the overall sales return would be 84,000 pesos. And the overall sales of 231,000 will be minus by the sales return of 84,000, and that would be 147,000 for the net sales. And the net sales of 147,000 will be minus by the cost of goods that we've sold. And the cost of goods, we have the also ingredients in the packaging. And the ingredients that I've said, we are buying our ingredients, and buying our ingredients every day, and that cost of 400 pesos every day, and that 400 pesos times for the 7 days in 1 week, and will be times by 5 months. And the packaging, and I also said that we are buying a packaging every day, and that costs 200 pesos. And that 200 pesos will be times for 7 days of 1 week, and will be times by the 5 months of February to June. And the total cost of goods that we've sold is cost 84,000. And the net sales of 147,000 will be minus by the cost of goods cost 84,000 pesos, and that would be the monthly profit remaining would be 63,000. And the monthly profit of the 63,000 will be minus by the operating expenses. And like what I've said, that utilities that we have is the electricity, and every month we are paying 2,300 pesos, and that 2,300 pesos would be times by 5 months, would be that February to June, and that will be cost 11,500. And the monthly profit that we have 63,000, and with minus of 11,500, and the remaining, that would be our profit. And this assumption, the owners will draw their profit 50-50. And the 50% will go to the next market or next selling, and the 50% will be equally
Distributed.
Okay. And that would be equally distributed by the two owners. And next is the last income statement. In the last income statement, it consists of 6 months, and it started from July to December. And in these 6 months, the overall sales that we have is 302,800 pesos, and that 302,800 pesos will be minus also by the sales return. And in this month, we've sold about 120 pieces of scallops lumpia. And this 120 pieces of scallops lumpia will be times by 15 pesos, the retail price, and also will be times by 6 because of month of July to December, and that would be cost 302,800 pesos. So in our sales return, we have sales return of 30 pieces, and that 30 pieces that we have in a sales return will be times by 15 pesos, the retail price, and times also in times 6 the July to December month. And the overall sales of 302,800 pesos will be times by sales return of 75,600 pesos, and it is equals to the net sales that it is 226,800 pesos. The net sales of 226,800 pesos will be minus by the cost of goods that we've sold. And the cost of goods that we've sold consists the ingredients of like 400 pesos every day, and the packaging of 200 pesos every day, and that too will be times by 6 times of July to December, and the ingredients is cost by 67,200 pesos at this time. And the packaging also times by 6 months, and that would be 33,600 pesos also this time. But there is a labor. We've added a waiter in this time, and we have a labor expenses, and our labor, we're paying our labor every month for 2,000 pesos. And the 2,000 pesos will be times by 6 by July and December, and that will be cost 12,000 pesos. So the overall cost of goods sold is 112,800 pesos. So the net sales of 226,800 pesos will be minus by 112,800 pesos of cost of goods that we've sold, and that would be the monthly profit remaining and 114,000 pesos. And then the monthly profit that we have, the 114,000 pesos, will be minus by the operating expenses, and that would be the utilities. And like what I've said, we are paying our electricity every month. So for the electricity, 2,300 will be times by 6, and it would cost of 11,500. Wait lang. Nag-11,000. Doon sila eh. Pila naman? 8 times si Bidjeran 2, 3, sat 6. May calculator ka da? $13,800. Edit bidanay.
Nakamute ako bali. Pinamangkot mo akong pila. Pila?
13,800.
Sa total expenses?
Pag sa utilities.
Ay. Piskat nga. Gala, ano yan?
Galag.
Sa din?
Sa last,
Dire?
sa may
Pila?
number ng 13,800.
Dire pagod total expenses?
Total expenses.
Okay na?
Okay.
Ilang? Galag, bala ko na. No?
Sa Zoom na.
Dilang. Mute na. Kung nag-mute ko, hindi man na mapektuhan ang recording.
Yeah? So, in the monthly profit of 114,000 will be minus by the operating expenses. In the operating expenses, it has only the utilities, and what I've said, we are paying our electricity every month, and that would be 2,300, and it would be times by 6 months, and that would be 13,800. The total expenses that we have is 13,800. And the monthly profit of 114,000 will be minus by 13,800, and the remaining profit that we have is pila man? Tinan kita. 114,000. 13,800. 0, 0, 10, 2, 3, 0, 0, 1. 100,000, 200. So our remaining monthly profit that we have is only 100,000, 100,000 and 200 pesos. And that 100,000, 200 pesos, the 50,000 will go to the next market that Veras Lumpia will be have, and the 50,200 will be drawn by the owners and will be distributed equally. So let's take a look at the
Nag-lag naman siya lang.
Okay na?
Wala pa din lang. Mara naman siya.
Kay nga sa ako na yahawan. Pero nga doon kayo na siya mo wala out.
Huwag mga niya.
Click here, 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 click here.
Ay, nako. Nilanggalag. Ada na, Rose?
So next will be discussed is the cash flow statement of January to December. So first, we have to look the January and up to July. Oh my God. So first, we have to look the January to July. And the January, we have the revenues. The revenues is 21,000. And the February will be 29,400. And up to July, we are up to June, and the July we have 37,800. And the revenues, I've got these revenues from net sales. The net sales, overall net sales will be minus by the overall cost of goods, and that would be the revenues. So the revenues for that January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and so on, that would be the equal of the net sales and the cost of goods that we've minused. And we have the cost of goods in January to December. First is the cost of goods that we've sold is 16,800 in January. And in February, we have 16,800. The March, we have 16,800, and so on. We have that cost of goods because every day we are buying our ingredients and packaging. So that's why every month the cost of goods is the same. So next is the labor. In the first 5 months of the year 2020, we don't have a waiter, so that's why we don't have a labor expenses. We've start our labor expenses. So next is the labor. In the first 6 months of year 2020, we don't have we are not. So next is the labor. In the first 6 months of year 2020, we are not hiring our waiter, and that's why we don't have labor expenses for the first 6 months, and that would be January to June. So, but in July to December, we hired a waiter, so that's why we have a labor expenses and it cost of 2,000 pesos every month. So in the utility, next is the utilities. In the utilities, like what I've said, we are paying our electricity every month. So every month we're paying the same bill of electricity, and that would be 2,300 from January to December. So next is the total cash flow. In the total cash flow, in the cost of goods sold plus the labor expense plus the utilities expenses equals and would be minus by the revenues. Revenues of 21,000 pesos and will be minus the expenses, and the remaining profit that we have for that month is 1,900 pesos. So in the month of February, it is also the revenues minus the expenses of cost of goods, labor, and utilities, and that would be equal by 10,300. And that 10,300 is the same from February to June. Because we've sold our product and the same amount every day and every month. So that's why we've gained the total cash flow of the same price, the same amount. So next is the July. In the July, there is a differences. In the July, we have the revenues of 37,800 pesos. And we minus the cost of goods sold and the labor and expenses. In the cost of goods, we have 16,800 and the labor of 2,000 and the utilities or the electricity is 2,300. So the revenues would be minus the expenses, and that would be 16,700. So let's take a look the August to December. And so in the August and December, we have the revenues of August cost 37,800, and so on up to December, we have the same revenues, and the expenses that we have, the cost of goods is 60,800 pesos, and at the same up to December, and the labor also the same up to December of 2,000 pesos, and the last one is the utilities, and of course the electricity. We are paying 2,300 every month, so that's why up to December it's still the same amount that we are paying. So the total cash flow in the August would be 16,700, and so on up to December. We have the same amount every month. So in the total of revenues from January to December, it would be cost 394,800 pesos. And the cost of goods that we've sold from January to December, it is a total of 201,600 pesos. And the labor from July to December, we have the total cost 12,000 pesos. And the last one is the utilities. We have total of 27,600 pesos from July to December. And the total cash flow that we have for the entire year would be 153,600 pesos. So next. So next, we have to discuss the balance sheet. The balance sheet of the Veras Lumpia for the end of the year. That would be December 31, 2020. We have a current assets, the first is the cash. The cash that we have is our personal cash that are in our credit cards. Angel Alayon, the co-owner, has 10,000 pesos in her credit card, and Ana Rose Alvarez have 15,000 in her credit card. So that would be 25,000. In the inventory is the cost, is the product that we've sold, and for the entire year we've sold 181,200 pesos minus the sales return. So the equipment that we have, and we considered it as our assets. And our equipment, it is only the electric gas stove. So that's where we fry our lumpia, and it cost of 1,600 pesos. And lastly, the prepaid expense or our rent. Our rent, we paid our rent expense for advance for 1 year, so that's why we put our rent in a prepaid expense in a current assets. So we considered our rent as a current assets because we are not paying this 2020 in this year of 2020 for our rent, so that's why we put it in a current asset. So we paid our rent for 60,000 pesos. So the total current assets that that Vera's Lumpia has is 267,800 pesos. So the Vera's Lumpia has no liabilities. We have no loans, and we have no mortgage that we owe. So that's why let's go to the owner's equity. In the owner's equity, it is the current assets. So the current assets are 267,800 pesos. That is the owner's equity because that is the overall assets that the Vera's Lumpia has, and it is the owner's personal money that they have. So the total liabilities in the owner's equity is also 267,800 pesos because Vera's Lumpia has no liabilities. So that's why the owner's equity would be 267,800 pesos. So that's all the financial analysis. So let's go to the conclusion. So, in our conclusion, dali lang gid sila. Nadula na to akong kamao. Okay. So, in our conclusion, people will always opt for a healthier and worthy to eat food that could satisfy their cravings and priorities their health status, because that's why they do to lift their spirit up. Aside from that, they are fond of discovering new things that bring excitement and tickle their curiosity. Vera's Lumpia has everything they want, from a delicacy, new and satisfying taste, and has health benefits. Its main ingredient, which is the scallops, can be most interesting part about this lumpia. It can be the town's new favorite, for it will bring out the owner's vision to make Vera's Lumpia as the reason for changing the way you taste and think about the lumpia. Eating this kind of food does not only make your stomach full and give you better taste, but can make you physically fit as well, because scallops can increase metabolism and burn more calories. Other ingredients of scallops lumpia, like carrots, potato, cheese, onions, and garlics, are good source of potassium, iron, zinc, and calcium that help your tastier lumpia that is different from that tastier lumpia and healthier. That is different from the typical ones and to contribute to the economic growth of the country by supporting the local market. Also, it has been tested to a lot of participants and approved by the panel before introducing to the market. So, next is the appendices. In the appendices, first is the owner's resume. Angel B. Alayon is a business owner. Lives in Barangay Lantangan, Carles, Iloilo, and his contact.
Ako na lang ni B.
Okay, ko na lang.
Basahon na lang, di ba?
Oo.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's the appendices, the owners and staff's resume. So Angel Alayon, yours truly, one of the owner of this business, lives in Barangay Lantangan, Carles, Iloilo. Contact number is 09158-310-568. Oh, and the email account is angelalign077@gmail.com. So the summary, passionate entrepreneur with an experience in managing a sole proprietor business such as selling snacks and refreshments, highly motivated and committed to her work, collaborative business partner with efficient performance in handling a business and demonstrate innovativeness in developing raw materials into finished products. So the skills are strong marketing skills, expert in customer service, knowledgeable in managing a business partnership, and the work experience are on year 2018, she developed a small business that sell refreshments like buko juice and chocolate juice, and delicacy like graham balls and lumpia. On year 2019, she developed a business that sell fruits like mangoes and lanzones. Her education is, she graduated her elementary on, excuse me, what? And the education, she graduated her elementary education at Lantangan Elementary School and her secondary education at Granada National High School, Ballesteros Campus, and got special certificate in entrepreneurship. Next, naghang naman siya. Oh, ano naman yan? Galag na yan. Hello. Next is Ana Rose Alvarez. Next is Ana Rose Alvarez, also one of the owners. She lived in Lopez Haina Street, Molo, Iloilo City. Her contact number is 09163088079. And you may also contact her in her Gmail account, Alvarez Ana Rose 0711@gmail.com. Summary, a productive business entrepreneur and innovative problem solver with excellent skills in accounting, and a proven record of building relationships, as she once worked as a secretary in law firm. Self-directed and goal-driven, who is able to handle many tasks simultaneously. Her skills are she can be able to manage work efficiently, hardworking, and can work under pressure, and is good in accounting. Her work experience: worked as a secretary at a law firm in Iloilo. Year 2017, she sells RTWs in online. Her education: she graduated her elementary education at Baluarte Elementary School and her secondary at Iloilo City National High School. And lastly is our staff, who is Juan de la Cruz. He lives at Barangay Hereyos, La Paz, Iloilo City. His contact number is 0912-72-36517, or you may also contact him in her Gmail account, juandelacruz@gmail.com. Summary: a determined and hardworking person with lots of experience in working as a waiter and assistant cashier in the previous years. A person who can work under pressure and an efficient and productive worker. His skills are good in customer service, can work under pressure, can serve food flawlessly, and her work experiences are worked as a waiter in McDonald's, and on year 2019, he was an assistant cashier at the famous grocery store in Rojas City. And his education: he graduated his education. He graduated his elementary education at La Paz Elementary School and his secondary education at La Paz National High School. And lastly, he got his bachelor's degree at ABE College with a degree in business administration. And that's all for our business plan presentation. Thank you. Dilang. Wala pa. Okay na, Rose. Dilang.
Oo, God survived.
Gani. Ambot kung ano.
Jel, may mangkot ko bala.